what were some methods you used to drive execution?
Yeah, I think again it goes back to people and providing that culture and that environment that you feel comfortable, that you built the trust. People see the vision and the commander's end state of where you're going, the commander's intent. You have given them that information. You've given them the idea of how you like things, and they've either seen you or been around you to know how you kind of ensure the values of what those decisions are being made, and then empowering them, and then let them go in, to a point where there is risk in that. We're all very comfortable, like we said, whatever in the tactical, because that's what, oh, thank goodness. And I think
Right.
the maturity of a leader is understanding when you need to move to that operational strategic phase and keep the strategy and allow the system to work, not micromanage those decisions and allow the folks to execute. Will it always be perfect? That, absolutely not, or not the, and I think one of the biggest things as a leader was letting somebody be able to do it their way, still achieving the same end goal, but watching it happen, the knuckles will turn white, holding on to the ship's rail, like, holy shit, this is my $2 billion ship in my command, and this, 20-year-old's gonna drive it down the channel the wrong way and come left, come right, come left, it's like, and that didn't solve anything, but to allow those people to learn. Like, I had the great opportunity under great leadership to be able to try those things. So the execution is set, where you want it to go, and trusting the system that you have given them the tools. I'd go back a lot of times when and again, this is just me as how I look at things. If I had somebody that, or something that failed under me, my first react is not to go shoot that individual or whatever, but to reflect, okay, what did I do?
Mm.
Did I give them the right guidance? Did I give
Yeah.
them the right tools? Did I set them up for success? And okay, if I did all those things, okay, then there's probably an evaluation. Otherwise, it's like, okay, what could I have done better? How would I prepare that individual to ensure that they were going to achieve that? And then the other idea is, I often laugh that, a lot of times we would get these evaluations of performance with the company or command level. And I often talked about as it would be interesting 3 or 6 months from the time you left the position to
Mm.
go back and evaluate. Because as a leader, if you're not setting up other people for success or the elements, or you've put in place that the system or the program's going to fail because of you, then that's shame on you for being a bad leader. Because that's your role, is that, hey, this is about shaping others to be able to take that forward and to learn from those.
We like to spell leadership without an I, right?
Exactly.
You set it up for other people.
No I in team, just me.
Just me. Yeah. I think there's another fantastic lesson in there that resonates with me, which is letting your teams, as long as it's not at risk to them or risk to the mission, let them skin their knees a little bit, right? Let them learn those hard lessons, because if we protect them from them, they'll never sink in. And I've had some fantastic bosses that, knew I was going down the wrong trail, but he knew it wasn't going to kill me or get someone killed.
Yeah.
So, hey, go learn that hard lesson.